All right, today we're looking at the HP EliteBook 8560P. This is kind of like another model I recently did, except it's their 15.6-inch model. Now, these computers are all from their EliteBook line, which means they're very much professional grade. They're not your plasticky, not lots of features laptops. They have everything you could possibly want, none of the extras, but tons of stuff that you could possibly use if you were a professional out in the field using these for work every day, day in and day out. They're super reliable. Great horsepower as far as memory, hard drive, and CPU is concerned. Great battery life and great options. So let's start off with the display. First of all, like I usually do, this is a 15.6-inch display. It's 1366 by 768 lines of resolution native. It does have a nice anti-glare coating. Another thing that's really cool about it, right up here at the top, you do have a webcam, and that's pretty average. You're used to having a webcam on your computers, but what you're not used to having is an LED light right next to it. So if you are webcamming in pure darkness, you can actually turn that light on, and even better, if you push that button down all the way, you pull out this little light. I don't know if you can see it, but you do have a little angled keyboard light, and that's great for being at airports or if you're anywhere that's very dark. It's going to let you see your keyboard without actually backlighting your keyboard keys and making you a target. Pretty cool little feature. Now, as you move on down to the desktop on this, you're going to see it's pretty like, standard. There's not a lot of stuff on here. There's not a lot of media keys or extra buttons, but it does have a full-on chiclet keyboard, and it does have a full-on number pad, which of course is very important if you're doing business stuff. A lot of people like to use their calculators or put numbers into Excel spreadsheets. So if you're inputting a lot of information, it's nice to have the number pad. But besides that, it's very standard. And that's because, again, it is meant for professionals. It is meant for professional business use, or for whatever reason you're using it. You don't want to have a lot of media keys and extra stuff that you don't need. You will also notice that it does have one of these little finger nub mouses from the IBM days. They've brought those back. A lot of people have been using IBM and Lenovo's for a very long time for these types of business applications. This is if they're very used to it, they can still be comfortable and still have one of those. You also have the 4-button trackpad, so you have 4 buttons to hit. And also, it's kind of silly, but I got to mention it, this trackpad surface is very nice. It's kind of like rubbery and soft, but it's also smooth to the finger. So it's just, I don't know, it's really nice, like a really nice shoe. Like that a lot. Also, very important over here on the other side, you do have a biometric reader. Again, for safety concerns, this does have a trusted protection module in it and a smart card reader as well. You also have a biometric reader. So you can have 4 different ways of accessing this computer. Lots and lots of security. If you're working for a big company that has really serious rules, that's really nice to have right there. Now, on top of that, this is a Core i5. It's the 2410 Mobile, which is a 2.3 gigahertz dual core. You have 4 gigabytes of RAM, and there's actually one of the really cool features about it is that inside of the computer, if you were to go ahead and crack this thing open and install memory, it's got one 4 gigabyte DIMM inside of it. So you don't have to worry about pulling 2 gigabytes out and then putting 2 4 gigabytes in. It's already got one. You buy one more, you have 8. You buy 3 more, you have 16. Very easy upgrade path. So it's really nice. It costs a little more, but HP went ahead and did it, and I really appreciate that, HP. Good job. Inside of here is also a 500 gigabyte 7200 RPM hard drive. So you have lots of hard drive storage, and it's not the slow kind, it's actually the quick kind. You also have onboard dedicated graphics. So this is not a HD 3000 Intel graphics chipset inside. It's an AMD Radeon HD 6470 mobile with 1 gigabyte of DDR3, which is absolutely awesome. And this thing also is preloaded with Windows 7 Home Premium. I'm going to take you for a real quick tour, show you all the little ports and outlets on this thing. Starting from over here, you have 2 standard USB 2.0 ports. They are powered. You have a mini FireWire or an iLink. As you go down, you have a fan louver for your graphics. As you come down to here, this is your combo USB 2.0 / eSATA port. This is your VGA display. You have a, let me click it, PCI Express card slot right there. That'll take your 34 or your 54 millimeter cards. Very useful to put some breakout boxes or any type of connectivity you might need. Very hard to see, but right below it in this little tiny slit, that's a smart card reader. So if you need encrypted access or you need to have some sort of smart card to log into your network, you can use that. Moving along to the front, you will see there are a couple indicator lights for power, hard drive, Wi-Fi, and battery. You have the latch release for the monitor. And then over on this side, you'll see a couple more ports, starting off with your input and output for your headsets and your microphones, 2 USB 3.0 super speeds, which are very nice to have, especially 2 of them. And then you have your super multi-drive that's going to do all your drives. So all your optical drives are going to work on their CDs, DVDs, plus Rs, minus Rs, RAMs, ROMs. They're all going to work. And if I can get it to open, I will show you. There it is. So like I said, all your medias are going to work on there, no problem. And then finally, as you get over to the back end, you're going to see your 10100/1000 Ethernet port to complement your 802.11n wireless, and a Kensington lock port. And we're not done yet. We're going to move to the back, and you're going to see there's still some more stuff back here. This little cap right here is covering a V92 56K modem. No idea why you'll use that, but you know what? Ironically, you may use it if you're a professional. You might be logging into something that needs to have a modem or a serial port, and that's also there. Then finally, you're going to see where you put in your power plug. This is all right here, your battery. And then finally, another very cool professional feature right here is the DisplayPort output. So you can do multiple monitors on this DisplayPort. You can do a whole bunch of stuff with that, actually, and it's a very useful port. It's also very future-proof. You're going to keep seeing that be used in the future forever. And that's pretty much it. Really, really nice laptop. The other thing that's really cool about this is just like the other EliteBooks, it does have a very nice 6-cell lithium-ion battery. You're going to get 8.25 hours of battery life on this good size, you know, very well equipped, good processor, everything laptop. You're going to get a really, really long battery life. I'm very, very impressed as far as that's concerned. So there you have it. Really nice laptop. It's the 8560p from HP, part of their EliteBook series. As always, if you have any questions on it, feel free to email me, and I'll see you guys next time.
For more information on the HP EliteBook 8560p, type in H2415234 in the search engine.